Hello, hi. We are live. We are live. Good afternoon, good morning, good everything, wherever you are. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. It's good to be here. Hello, my people. Come, let's talk. Come, let's talk. Da, 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 da. The joy of the Lord is my strength, is my strength, is my strength. The joy of the Lord is my strength today. Hello, my people. Come, let's talk. We have something to talk about today. Hi. We have something to talk about today. I'm gonna sit down today. Let me find a nice place. Let me find a nice place to sit. Hi, hello, everybody. 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 Hello, everybody. Everybody. Hello, everybody. Let's talk. Let's talk. Oh dear. I'm happy to be here today. Hello, 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 hello. What a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, my people. Hi. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. We are live. We are live. We are live. We are live. Hi. Welcome. Welcome on board. Welcome on board. Nice to have you here. Nice to have you here. How are you doing? How are you doing? How are you doing? Hey, I'm waiting. We are waiting for our people to join. Come, let's talk. We have something to talk about today. We have something to talk about today. Come, 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 come. Let's talk. Let's talk. Hello, people. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. How are you today? How is your Sunday going? Mine is going very well. Mine is going super well. Yes, I'm so happy today. The joy of the Lord is my strength today. How are you doing? According to our last discussion, no, our votes, we voted for vlogging or cooking. So cooking won the competition. So our next video it will be cooking video. But today, we have our separate live video that we have decided that we'll be doing a series on relationship. So we are continuing with our series on relationship today. And then last time we brought a topic of discussion that one of my colleagues brought to me. I needed an advice, and we advised. We differently we we brought in our opinion and our advice, and I've delivered your messages to my colleague, okay? And he's sending his appreciation. He's saying thank you to us all. So that is that for that. That's the feedback on that. So he's going to take his own final decision regarding that. So yeah, Chichi, we did very well. He's so happy. So thank you, everyone. From me, I'm saying thank you to you, my people. God bless you all. So today we are going to continue with our relationship topic. We are going to continue with our relationship topic. The last time we defined relationship and we defined trust in relationship. So today we are going to look at different types of relationship, because there are different types of relationship. We have marriage relationship, we have family relationship, we have father child relationship, we have mother child relationship, we have siblings relationship, we have relationship in the community, we have neighbors relationship. Having a neighbor is a relationship. Tenant landlord relationship, different types of relationship. But for our video today, for our topic today, we are going to be looking at marriage relationship. Marriage relationship, that's what we are going to be looking at today. Okay, so what is a marriage? What is a marriage? We have to define what a marriage is before we can understand the kind of relationship we have in a marriage. First, we need to know what a marriage is. So what is a marriage? Well, in my own definition, marriage is the coming together of two people from different backgrounds, different homes, different parents, probably different countries, especially in my own case. Okay, coming together, agreeing to live together, to come together and become one. Okay, marriage is a relationship between two people coming together, agreeing together to stay together and become one. Okay, that's my own definition of marriage. Okay, these two people from different homes, different backgrounds, different town, different villages, different everything, then are meeting, building a relationship, and then deciding that, okay, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. You want to spend the rest of your life with me, coming together. No more two now, but they have become one. So everything they have to do together. Okay, they have to eat together, put their money together, save together, do things together. You know that is not easy, because number one, they are not from the same parents. Their upbringing are different. They have different upbringing. They have different culture, different ideas, different parents, different families, but still trusting one another. That, okay, I trust you enough to want to spend my life with you. I trust you enough to want to plan things with you, do things from point of view. That is marriage. The coming together of two people, agreeing that, okay, I'm releasing my life to you. You are releasing your life to me. Let's build our lives together. as one idea, one plan, one home, one understanding, one person, one bank account, working together as one. Two people coming together, working together, agreeing together to become one. They live all their lives together. It's not easy. It's not easy at all. That is the most difficult thing to do. That is the most difficult decision to make. But you have made this decision. Having made the decision, you must be ready to stick to the decision. You know that. There's no looking back. As soon as you go to that altar or wherever you go to agree, to seal the agreement, there's no going back. That is marriage. Okay, so I have some things written down here because I like to write my things down so we are not leaving the points. Okay, so now you have agreed that this is the person you want to spend your life with, isn't it? Fine. So what are the things you should know? Agreements. When I say agreements, are the understanding you should have. What are the knowledge you should equip yourself with before going into that marriage? Okay, so let's go into those things now. Let me print them out for you. Let me put this down first. Let me do this one nicely here so that I can carefully bring out those things. Carefully bring them out. Okay, so here we are. Okay, yes, so that's it. So what are the things you need to understand as you what is it called? As you go into the marriage relationship. Okay, as you go into the marriage. Now, what I've written here is how to remain happy in your marriage. How to remain happy in your marriage. Where's my pen? I have a pen here. Yeah, that's my pen. How to remain happy in your marriage. Now you are in a marriage relationship. One, the first thing to build in that marriage is trust, like we said in our first episode of this series, which is trust in relationship. So now in that topic as well, in that episode, we discuss all the different types of relationship, and we brought out marriage as number one. So marriage is our first topic now. So in that marriage, now you have agreed with someone that, okay, I want to spend my life with you. I've decided and I'm not looking back. And we have gone into that agreement, that's marriage agreement. You are now married, happily married. Now, being married is the beginning of the journey. The journey now starts when you are already married. Maybe after honeymoon. So let's give it the period of after honeymoon. So after honeymoon, the reality of marriage now sets in. Now, the first thing you need to look at, or you need to build, the first thing you need to build is that trust. Is that trust. You need to trust your spouse completely. You need to trust that partner of yours, that husband, that wife. You need to trust that person, that your partner, completely, without any doubt whatsoever. For you to have a smooth journey, for your journey in that marriage to be smooth, you need that trust. The number one thing you need to build is that trust. So now you have built that trust. The second thing is, as you are getting into that marriage, as you are stepping into that marriage, you need to get into it with a clean mind. you need to get into that marriage with a clear conscience, clean mind, clean plate, and clean hands. Go into that marriage with your clean mind. Okay? And then, why did I say you should go into that marriage with a clean mind? You know, we have built trust. That one is built already. So now check yourself. That, okay, I'm trusting my partner. What about myself? Check your mind. Clear every doubt. Clear every, whatever it is that, clear every worry, clear every fear. Okay? Go into that marriage with joy, with open mind, with acceptance that, okay, I'm going into this marriage with my mind clean. It's not that I'll be doubting my partner, I'll be looking at my partner with what's she doing there, what's she doing there. No. Open mind. Open mind. Go in there to enjoy your marriage, to enjoy everything that marriage has to offer. Let me tell you, marriage is sweet. In fact, it's the sweetest. But then it depends on how you have handled or you are handling the marriage. Okay? Whatever you put in is what you get. Whatever you put into that marriage is what you get. If you put good there, you reap good. If you put evil, well, I'm not going to say what you are going to reap, okay? So go into the marriage with a very, very, very clean mind, okay? And then the third one is love everyone in your spouse's family. Love everyone. Love the mother-in-law. Love the father-in-law. Love the brother-in-law. Love the sister-in-law, the auntie, the uncle, everybody in that family. Love them. Just like you have accepted your spouse, accept his or her people as well, because it's very, very important. There's someone that used to say, you love me, you love my dog. You love me, you love my dog. That means if you love me, you love my family. Anybody that I've introduced to you as my person, you should love the person as well. It's very, very important. Because some people, I've heard some people saying, well, I don't have time for my husband's family. They should just get away. Whenever they come visiting, my eyes are just like this. Then I looked at it, I said, but why? Said, because when they come, they have come to beg to ask my husband. I said, why? Let them ask. If your husband has it, let him give. God has put that thing in his hand because of these people as well. So, are you saying you want your husband's responsibility to be given to someone else? And putting your eyes in the sky or on the roof will not stop him from doing what he will do for his family. So, even if he doesn't have it, if you have it, give it to him. That's, yeah, I know you don't have it, but your brother needs it, your sister needs it. Take it, give it to them. Later, you can give it back to me. You understand? That is where support comes from. Okay, so love everybody. What you give is what you get. If you give them love, they will love you in return. That's just it. That's just how life is. Whatever you give out is what you get in. You want them to love you, love them too. Okay? So love everyone. It's very, very important. Because if you don't love his family, do you expect him to love your own family? It's not possible. If you don't love my family, how would I love your family? It's give and take. You give, you take. You get, you give. That's how life is. Okay, so give love. Love everyone. Love everybody in your spouse's family. Love everyone in your partner's family. Love everyone. Even love his friends. Okay? Love his friends. Respect them. They will love you. They will respect you in return. That is just it. Okay? And then, yes, I've discussed that. Love all your spouse's friends. And then, another thing you should do in your marriage is attend to everything with prayers. Attend to everything, no matter what the situation is, whatever it is that you are going through in your family. Go to God in prayers. Go to God in prayers. That friends or those friends that you are talking to about your marriage, they won't help you if you are not careful. They will be the ones to ruin that marriage. That family member, that mother you are running back to, that brother you are running back to, that father you are running back to, they won't help you. You know what you are going through in your marriage. They don't know. They are not in that marriage with you. So why are you running to them? Why are you going back and forth with them to tell them the things going on in your marriage, in your home? You don't need them in that situation. The only one you need is God, especially if you prayed before going into that marriage. If you ask God before going into that marriage, then everything should be taken back to Him, that's God. I told you, I asked you questions before going into this marriage, and you gave me the go ahead. You said go, you gave me the nod. Now I'm in that marriage. This is happening. What should God will surely show you the way. He will surely attend to you. He will give you a way out. Okay, so attend everything with prayers. Go on your knees. Go to God. Talk to God about every situation. He will handle it for you. And then the next one is never take your matter. Okay, I just said that now. Never take your matter to anybody. Never take your matter to anybody. Whatever the situation is, whatever it is that you are going through, keep it to yourself. Because, for example, if you are having issues with your partner, maybe your partner has done something really, really hurtful to you, and you have called your friend, oh, my friend, come and see what my husband did to me. You call your sister, oh, sister, see what my husband did to me. You called your brother, oh, see what my wife did to me. By the time you have settled with your partner, those people you reported him to, or those people you reported her to, you may still be having the grudge. Look at this one. Look at what she did to her husband. Look at what he did to his wife. By the time you have settled your issues, they may still be having it in their mind. Even if you tell them, oh, it's over now, please, that thing still in the corner of their minds. They'll still be saying, they'll be hoping, thinking that he will do it again. Meanwhile, you have settled with your spouse, you have moved on. They haven't moved on. They may be holding it against your partner forever. Forever. Okay, so give me 1 minute, okay? Just 1 minute, I'll be back. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry, I just had to quickly attend to something. Okay, so as we were saying, I said, never take your matter to anybody, no matter how close you think you are to the person. Never. Because by the time you have finished, you have settled with your spouse, those people you have reported him to, the people you have reported her to, they might still be having. Meanwhile, you have settled, you have moved on, you have even forgotten about it. They have not forgotten. Each time they see the person, they'll be looking in the corner of their eyes. Have you forgotten what she did? Have you forgotten what he did? And so on and so forth. So please, don't take your matter, no matter how close you think you are to the person, it's not worth it. Keep your matter to yourself. Keep your secret secret. That is why it's called secret. Keep it to yourself. Please, I beg, keep it to yourself. Thank you. All right. And then respect your spouse. Respect your spouse. Now, let me tell you, no matter, even if you are older than let me use the example of a woman that is older than her husband. Even if the woman is older than the man, the holy books have stated it clearly that you, the wife, respect your husband. And there's no age restrictions. It's clearly stated, wife, respect your husband. It's out of that respect you are giving to your husband that your husband will honor you. No one will honor a disrespectful woman. How can he honor you even when you are not honoring yourself? Because it's from the respect you are giving to your husband that your own honor will come out from. Respect. Women especially, respect your husbands. Okay? Respect your husband. They are the head. God has made it so. Okay? Respect your husbands. And then husbands, you too respect your wives. Don't say, oh, it's only me. God says you should respect. Respect is reciprocal. Okay? Respect is what? Reciprocal. You respect, you get respect back. You honor, you get honor back. Okay, so respect your spouse. Men, respect your women. Women, respect your men. It's mandatory. It is mandatory because God has said it. And so for me, it is mandatory. Because respect yourselves. Respect your spouse. You don't... I don't even know. How can you not respect your husband though? When God has said they are the head. They are like your father. My own husband is like my father. So I respect him a lot. In fact, a great deal. A whole lot. Some of my friends, whenever I say, oh, daddy, when I call my husband daddy, they say, you are calling your husband daddy. Why not just call him dear, honey? I say, yes, I call him honey, dear. But when the children are around, I call him daddy. When others are around, I call him daddy. But when we are alone, I call him honey. Okay? So, the point is, I'm respecting my husband. So I expect my friends to respect him. I expect my family to respect him. So if I want people to respect him and I'm disrespecting him, what is that saying? What is that saying? You live by example. You can't say, oh, you must respect my husband, and you are disrespecting him. You can't say you must respect my wife, disrespecting her. No. So respect one another. Respect one another. Very, very important. Okay? And then the next one is understand each other. Understand each other. That is something that you need to do as well. You need to understand, because if you don't understand each other, then there's a big problem. You should know when your husband is not happy. You should know when your wife is not happy. You should be able to communicate without actually talking or saying anything, especially when you're out, you're in the midst of other people. You should be able to say things that only the two of you will understand between each other. Okay? That you don't even have to open your mouth. You don't even have to write it down. Mere looking at each other, you know what she's saying. You know what he's saying. You know what each look means. Okay, so you should understand one another. Because if you don't understand one another, I don't know where that peace in the family or in that home will come from. If you want peace to reign in that home, if you want that marriage to be sweet, then understanding is key. Understanding is what? Is key. So you need to understand one another in every relation. And how can this understanding come? Through communication. You don't remember in our first episode, communication. Remember, we spoke about communication. There's no how you can build any stable relationship without communication. Communication is vital. Communication is, in fact, if there's any word bigger than important, I'll use it. There's nothing like communication. And it's through this communication you grow. As you grow in the marriage, as you grow in the relationship, it's through communication you develop that understanding of one another. You know that, okay, oh, my wife doesn't like this thing. My husband doesn't like this thing. This is what my husband likes. This is what my... Now, let me tell you about myself. I don't know, I've said it many times on this channel that I am in Nigeria, a Yoruba from Ondo, Akoko precisely, and I'm married to a Ghanaian, a typical Ghanaian man that loves his food, Ghana food. He doesn't joke with his Ghana food. He doesn't joke with his Ghana traditions. He doesn't joke with his family. In fact, his family, his mom especially. So, these are the things, the first step I took was to learn how to cook their meals. I learned it. If I'm telling you that I learned it. There's no any Ghana food I cannot prepare. In fact, there was a day I prepared one Ghana food for his auntie, and his auntie said, even some Ghana women cannot prepare it the way I did it. So I took my time because I already decided that this is the man I want to spend my life with. So I should accept everything that comes with him. So the first thing I learned was how to, because I know if you want to win your man's heart, it's through the food. You must know how to prepare the food. That is the first step. So I don't know if there's any Ghana food I cannot prepare. That Ghana food is not, I don't know. I don't think so. So that was the first thing I learned from my husband. Then the next thing I learned is that I know that he loves his mom like anything. Oh, this man loves his mom. Then if I love this man, I must love his mom too. So fortunately for me, his mom was a very good woman. So it was easy for me to love his mom. It was, in fact, so too easy self. So it's just, everything just worked well in that area. So I've loved his mom now. Then his other family members, his brothers, his sisters. I said, okay, I know that he doesn't joke with his family. So now I've seen that about him. So I'm also helping him to carry his family again. If he's carrying them, my hand is there, also lifting, helping to carry. You understand? So it's very, very important. Know your spouse, know him, know her, know them, study them, know what they like what they like. Study them, know what they don't like, hate what they hate. It's just as simple as that. What they love, love. What they don't love, don't love. Because there is a song, I don't know if I can. There's one, it's a Yoruba song. I say, ibi tó bá lọ lèmi yóò lọ, ọlọ́run rẹ ni ó jọ ọlọ́run mi, èkùrọ́ lálábàákú ẹ̀wà. You understand? So that is wherever you go, I am going. Whatever you do, I am doing. Your God will be my God. Your family will be my family. Your friends will be my friends. And honestly, all my friends are my husband's friends. Sometimes he has even taken over all my friends. He snatched all my friends from me. You understand? That is what understanding can do. My husband snatched all my friends from me. They are now even closer to him. Some of them will say, well, I prefer to talk to your husband than you, Seth. You understand? Sometimes when they want to talk to me or they will first go through my husband. You understand? Tell her for us. That is how our relationship is. His friends are my friends. My friends are his friends. And that is how it should be. Okay, that is how it should be. Don't put a lie in anything as far as your relationship is concerned. There shouldn't be any mark. There shouldn't be any lie. There shouldn't be pillow in between your bed when you are sleeping. Okay, so remember to keep that relationship strong, to remain happy in that relationship, you need to understand one another. You need to work together. You need to work together. You work together and you work together. Okay, work as in W-A-L-K and then work as in W-O-R-K. Both you need to do together if you want the ending to be sweet as the beginning. Because the beginning of every relationship is sweet, they always say, but the end can be sweeter. I'm telling you honestly, the end can be sweeter as well. Okay, depending on how you have built it and how you are still building, because it's a continuous thing, it's a continuous process. You keep building, you keep improving, you keep working, and you keep going. Okay, so that is that. I think then you must stand with your spouse in all situations, in every situation. Come rain, come sunshine, come everything, you must be standing together. You must be standing together. That in fact is very, very important. Stand together, stay together. They say that the family that prays together stays together, something like that. Stand with him in everything. Stand with her in everything. Even if at that point you don't agree, stand, then go back inside and say, dear, do you think we are doing the right thing? Let's look at this situation again together. Okay, but at that point, you need to stand with him. You need to stand with her. You need to agree. You need to join hands together. Okay, that is also very important. Then always do things together. Do things together. It's very, very important to avoid controversy in your marriage. To avoid controversy, do things together. Go to this, like in that song that I just sang, that ibi tó bá lọ lèmi yóò lọ, ọlọ́run rẹ ni ó jọ ọlọ́run mi. That wherever you go, I will go. Your God will be my God. Okay, so if he's a Muslim, even if he's a Muslim, you're a Christian before you got married, if you are the woman, you know that you have to bow to your husband's religion. So automatically you have become a Muslim. Don't terrorize him, don't disturb him, don't bring issues. Because already before you got into that marriage, you knew already that this man is a Muslim. Did you discuss it that, okay, you do your religion and I will do my religion? If that is the case, then it's a different thing. But if you already promised that I'm going to serve your God, then you follow him to the mosque. And if it's church, if he's a Christian and you're a Muslim and you are married to him and you have already said, your God will be my God, be ready to go to his God. You don't get married now and start changing your mind. That will be betrayal and it's not acceptable. For you to remain in that marriage, for you to remain happy, his God should be your God. Okay? His God should be your God. Her God should be your God. You should go to the same church, worship in the same church. If it's the mosque that you go to the same mosque, worship in the same mosque. Any religion spouse is doing, do it together. Have the same God, have the same value, have the same religion, the same. It's very, very important. Okay? Then his friends should be your friends, her friends should be your friends. So we've discussed that. And then events. If you are invited to a place for maybe a party, a get together, it should be where you can go with your spouse. If your spouse cannot go with you, then you cannot go, except if it's agreed that, okay, you go. Maybe your spouse is busy and then it's a place one of you can represent. But if they're saying your spouse is not invited, then you are not invited. Okay, so you should go to the same events together, the same activities. You should have a common goal. You understand? You should have some common. Everything you do should be common to you. Okay, it should be things you can do together. Okay. The final one then, if you have any questions you want to ask or anything you want me to talk about or any suggestions, please, you are free to contribute. Okay, the final one is love your spouse unconditionally. Okay? Love your spouse, your partner, your wife, your husband unconditionally. Love them wholeheartedly. Love them without any buts or if. Okay, because things change, things happen, life happens, and you never can tell what tomorrow has in store. So, for example, you're loving the woman today because she's beautiful. What if something happens and the beauty is gone? Does that mean you will stop loving the woman? But when you love her unconditionally, beauty, all sorts of, will not even come to your mind. You will not leave her because she's no more beautiful or because she has strong fat. Eh? You know, some women, when they are sissy, they are very slim, this and that. But let them have 1 or 2 children, they will become so, like us. Are you telling me that when you saw the woman, she was slim, that was why you loved her? Now she has put on a bit of weight here and there. Are you saying you are going to leave her? No. But if you love that woman unconditionally, weight, beauty, whatever will not even come to your mind. You will not even be seeing all that. You'll be seeing the spirit of the person you love, of that person you fall in love with, not the physical appearance. Because as for this physical appearance, it can change. In fact, it will change. Not that it can change. It will definitely change. Okay, somehow. Beauty will fade. Beauty will fade. So, love and love unconditionally. Love and love unconditionally. Okay, and then finally, I'm adding another final one now. Pray for one another. Pray for one another. Because for me and prayer, we have something in common. In fact, me and prayer, we have a lot in common. I believe so much in prayer because prayer works. I don't know any other thing. I don't know any other way than prayer. So, if you want to remain happy in that marriage, in that relationship, pray for one another. Pray for one another because the devil is like a roaring lion, going pim, 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 pim all over the place, looking for who to put in trouble, looking for ways of putting people into trouble. But with prayer, the devil will flee. He will flee. He will run away from you. Okay, so pray for one another. Pray for him. Him, pray for her. Her, pray for him. Him, pray for her. Pray for one another. And I know God will help us all. Okay, so let me see if there's any comments or suggestions here. Some messages suggest may not be visible. Okay, messages are visible. Okay, all right. So okay, so all right. So there is no any message here. So anyway, once again, I want to say a big, huge thank you to happy blessed Sunday. Oh, happy blessed Sunday. Big brother, happy Sunday. I hope you are doing okay. Thanks for joining. Hope all is good. We thank God. We thank God. Thank you for joining us. God bless you. I appreciate that a lot. I appreciate that a great deal. Thank you for joining. God bless you. I hope you are okay too. I hope you are doing well and the family. Yeah, nice to have you always. Thank you for your support all the time. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. God bless you a great deal. God bless you, my dear big brother. God bless you. So as I was saying, thank you everyone for joining today. I really appreciate you guys. I appreciate you a great deal. If you have any suggestions, contributions, please feel free. Let's talk about it now before we go. And let me know how you feel about this our series that we have started now on relationship. So today now we discuss marriage relationship. So next week we'll be looking at I can't say next week, next time we are having our chat is going to be relationship between father and children, mother and children, parent-children relationship. We are going to be looking at parent-children relationship. So if you have any suggestions or anything you want to contribute to the topic, please send it into my email, or you can even leave it in the comment section. It's fine, okay, because I read my messages always. I'm always on my messages, so and I reply them immediately. So if there's any suggestions, if there's any contributions you want to bring on board as far as this our topic relationship is concerned, please feel free. If there's anything I've not touched in the marriage, we discussed marriage relationship today. If there's anything you think I should have added that I've not added, please feel free to bring it on board. Then we can start with that next time before we go into the day's topic. Okay, we can start with that. We can just point that out before we go into the day's topic. Once again, I want to say a big on behalf of my colleague. You remember my colleague that we brought his case last week now, about a week ago. Yes, we have delivered the message to him and he's so grateful, and he's going to take his own final decision. Okay, so and now that you know how things are, I'm going to be giving you feedback on that. It's very important. Okay, otherwise, I'm going to say bye bye to you guys. Thank you again for joining. Once again, remember to subscribe to this channel, Helen Gold 18. Please subscribe. Please share our videos, and then always remember to click like. Some people watch our videos, I've been seeing a lot of views, but the likes, come on, why now? Emma feel likes, see, Emma feel likes, see. Okay, so always remember to put likes. Okay, like our videos, support us, subscribe, share, and let's grow together. Yes, grace in development. Let's grow together. Let's support one another. Okay, it's very, very important. Okay, my people, I'm happy to have you on board today, and I know you're happy to have me. Okay, God will continually protect us, guide us. Okay, once again, my name is Helen Gold 18, your favorite sis. And I'll see you in my next video. Okay, bye and take care. I know I love you all. I love you all. Bye.